Hi, my name is Oscar Butler, and welcome to another episode of 3 Minutes to Better Songwriting. Okay, so if you're liking these videos, please subscribe to my YouTube channel, hit that thumbs up, and also that little bell so you know every time I do a new video. So let's get into what we're going to talk about. Last week, let me just recap real quick, is last week, and actually the few weeks before that too, is we've been getting into songwriting tools, and this is part 3. Part 3 is songwriting tools, and there'll be a few more parts because I'm just kind of giving you an overview of the tools, some of the tools that I use in my songwriting process. So let's get our clock started, and we'll get into our 3 minutes of this quick tip. Here we go. So starting off, last week I talked about the pads that I use and the pens and stuff, but usually I'll get all my idea and most of my song written down, you know, all cross outs and stuff like that all on here. But once I'm kind of solidifying it, I want to get it into a concrete medium, which is my digital platform, which is either, what a lot of people use are word processors, which here, this is Google Docs, which runs in the Chrome browser. But last week when I did this one, I put it in Google Docs. But what I normally work with is a program called Tunesmith by Ida Lumic. It's Tunesmith by Ida Lumic, and I love this program because it's not only a word processor in terms of being able to type in your song, but what it also does is you can add chords, and it'll put chord charts and everything onto your into your song to be able to print it out. Here's if you just kind of watch the background, and it'll go through some of this stuff. It's got a guitar neck. You can actually write out different chord forms that you use. If you're using alternate tunings, I tend to use alternate tunings, so I can actually put in my own chord charts. And once you print it out, it'll print it out with the chords over the lyrics as well as the chord charts on the side. Really cool program. And the cool thing is, it's free. Tunesmith is free, but you pay for Rhyme Genie, which is Rhyme Genie is a rhyming dictionary that is connected, that will connect to it, and as you go back and forth, it'll move your rhymes. You can like make up, just kind of list a bunch of rhymes you want to work with a particular part of the song, and it'll move it into the software. So anyway, that's the way I do it. Is once I get my songs written out on paper, I'll bring it into Rhyme Genie, or not Rhyme Genie, but into Tunesmith, and I'll use Rhyme Genie. Although I've gotten to a point where, if you know Pat Pattison, who is the songwriting, he created the songwriting curriculum at Berklee School of Music. He, in his books, man, he gives a great chart for coming up with your own rhyming patterns, and it's really a cool thing. And I'll get into that a little bit later on in some of the later videos as we get into it. But that's one thing, is that I don't really use rhyming dictionaries, although I do, or actually the one that I use mostly now is online. I use Rhyme Zone, which is really quick to pull up. Rhyme Genie is great though. Rhyme Genie is really cool, but my big thing with this software is Tunesmith, because I'm able to put my songs into it. I'm able to produce and create lead charts to print out, so that I can always know the chords and everything that go along with the song, which I think is a cool thing. I had gotten into Master Writer a long time ago, but I hated that because they never brought it to that point. I didn't want to have to do my lyric in one software and then move it into something else. So that's going to be my quick tip for this week. Thank you for tuning in. Remember to hit the subscribe, the thumbs up, and the little bell so you know every time I do a new video. Have a great day.